Guys, what's up? It's Lennon here with Lyfe Cast. How we doing? I'm gonna make this video, a quick video, because something happened. Two kind of things happened in my life really recently, in the last couple of days, that really kind of got me thinking about giving, and then even emotional intelligence and all kinds of stuff. And kind of wanted to share this with y'all. So we're just kind of get into kind of the good, if you will. I very proudly admit that I go to therapy. I love it. I have an awesome therapist. His name's Jared. Big shout out. He helps me through a lot of things. He's helped me over this last year, which I've kind of mentioned has been one of the hardest of my life. And I've really grown, and he's been a very good guiding mentor and a light in my life. And I'm thinking extra hard about giving right now, because we're talking about giving over these last few days and these last few videos. And as I was leaving therapy, driving home, I really started thinking about Jared. And I was like, it doesn't matter that I pay him. I don't pay him very much, but the value that he gives me for the little bit that I pay him is unbelievable, right? It got me thinking. It's like, although it is his job, that's what we're doing. That's the quote unquote, the transaction. That's what's going on. He gives far more than just, this is my job, right? He gives his heart. He gives his all. He gives his ears, his mind, right? He gives his experience. All those types of things. And it just got me thinking, man, I am grateful, number one, to have found such a badass therapist who I click with and who has really, really helped me. And number two, man, am I getting way more in return than I'm paying out. And when I really think about it, he's been a big inspiration as to why I'm doing this. So that was one thing that popped in my mind just about giving. And it kind of gets back to this. Though it's his job, he is making it a point to give more value than he's getting return in compensation. We talked about that a couple of videos, remember? And man, is it a beautiful thing. And man, has he helped me. And does that inspire me to give more, to be better, right? So I wanted to share that. Just a real life example that came into my head as I was kind of going through my real life. On a side note, if you are even ever thought about therapy of any sort, go. If you feel like you need it, I'm a huge advocate for it now. It's just been one of the best things I've ever done with my life. So don't feel like you're crazy or mentally ill or any other negative stereotype or stigma that might be applied to something like that. It's a beautiful thing to have someone who can help you through tough times, because being a human is fucking hard. We know that. We totally know that, but it's worth it, right? Anyways, that's my little get therapy. It's awesome if you need it. Awesome stuff. Okay. The second part of this giving thing was really interesting to me. And this was kind of more of a negative thing, if you will. It came with negative energy, but I was able to turn it into what I feel was positive. So without getting too deep into it, I have an aunt, and she's not really in communication with the family. Don't want to get into the details of that. I haven't spoken with this aunt in years and years. Like, I don't even remember, probably at least 4 or 5. And that was a very quick, brief email exchange. Not pleasant, but doesn't matter. So I've been doing all this work, putting up all these videos, right? Trying really, really hard to provide content and to give value and give you guys stuff and not asking anything in return, right? I'm trying hard to do that. And I feel good about it, and I feel good about the response. So I go and I get this Facebook Messenger, and it's from my aunt. And it was nothing but venom. It was how selfish I am, how this is all about me, and just really, really mean, honestly. Venom. I don't need to get into the details, but you can imagine. I haven't seen her talk to this woman in years. She decides to enter my life again, right? And does nothing but spew venom. She's giving me that. Man, it hurt. It hit. My first reaction, I'm not going to lie, was fuck you. Let me know. You want to spew venom at me? No, let me. Right? And I thought about it, and I thought, what am I going to text her? What do I say? But I took that second. And I kind of let my emotional intelligence start to kick in, the thing that we've been working on, right? And it's like, yeah, I feel that. I have a right to feel attacked, right to feel angry or whatever, right? We have a right, that's fine. But I didn't act in it. I didn't behave when I was in that highly emotional state. I didn't send a reply, right? I didn't do anything. I sat there and I calmly thought about it. I let my emotions pass and decided what I wanted to do. I decided that the gift I was going to give her was the gift of no response at all. And many of you, and even myself, was like, why didn't you give her a, hey, I wish you nothing but the best, or something like that? And here's why. We have to be careful where we're putting our energy. We only have so much every single day, right? And we spread it all over the place, and sometimes it just wears on us and wears on us. I've been very conscious about this and where I put my energy. And I knew that no matter what message I sent back, I would have got another one with equally the venom, right? Equal. Place where she is, she's going to take anything I say as a sarcastic attack to be the nicest thing in the world. I knew that. And I didn't want to, give my energy there, but I also didn't want her to have that energy, that venom, that, I want to say something back to you. That is a bad feedback loop, right? That is not positive. That is not what we're doing here. Not at Lyfe Cast. No fucking way. So I gave her the gift of non-response. I blocked her. I gave her the gift of, you know what? If I cause you venom and hatred and that stuff, then you know what? You don't have access to me anymore, and hopefully that benefits you, so you don't have to have that towards me. And then me, I don't have the energy for you. I'm very particular about who, what, and where I put my energy. And it sucks because my aunt, whose family, isn't worth it. At least not right now, and it hasn't been for a long time. So anyways, my thing, I didn't respond, but I did put it out there, is that I wish her nothing but the best. I hope she comes around. I hope she can get rid of some of the venom and some of these things. I really, really do. And I'm putting it out there for her. I'm thinking about her. I'm sending love, but I'm giving her the gift of non-response and giving me the gift of not having to put energy in a bad, negative place. All right, random thoughts. Couple things in giving and emotional intelligence, right, that kind of correspond, and I like to, when it hits my life, I like to share. So yeah, let me know what you think about both those situations, about both those incidents. I'd love to hear how you would respond, how you feel I did, and let's start a conversation. Much love, everybody. You know the heart. I'm getting better at it. I'm here. I'm Lennon. Love you guys.